Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus. Today we are going to be playing against none other than Mr. D, so our favorite opponent is back to cause some pain, and they are playing what looks like kind of a Shep Stress, but it has Grave Robber and Arvels, so very interesting variation of Shep Stress. I mean, it's also not really a Shep Stress, but I'm gonna call it that just because it looks like that a little bit. I'm gonna go Duelist Advance on the Man Arms because the damage is always welcome. I could have gone on the Grave Robber, but I was probably gonna miss anyway. I'm going for the Duelist Advance first just so I get that riposte up and so I can counter Drain of Sorrows and the Suppressing Fire, hopefully. Of course, there is gonna be Bellow and a lot of protection overall, so it's not gonna be quite as useful as we want it to be. So I am really lacking on the accuracy, especially against this extra 15 dodge, which means I'm gonna have to be kind of careful with what I do here. But I think I'm gonna go for Panic Darts first onto this Arbalest. Do I really care about her? Do I really care about her, or do I care about the Man-at-Arms more? I think I care about the Man-at-Arms more. I'm gonna start focusing him down. I'm not gonna do a lot of stress, but I'm gonna do a very decent amount of DOT, and eventually he is gonna get out of here. I'm also gonna drop an Adder's Kiss, and this Man-at-Arms will essentially kind of just drop 0 HP. So she actually dodged the Suppressing Fire. I mean, 30 dodge against only 95 accuracy. That does have a pretty good chance of happening. Now we are gonna drop an Adder's Kiss here. Thankfully we get to hit, and not only do we get to hit, we actually get to crit too. And I'm just gonna ignore the Man-at-Arms for a little bit. I'm gonna go punish on the Flagellant instead. Another idea I could have gone for would be to actually have just started focusing down the Flagellant immediately. That was definitely a play. But if I did that, oh, that's really good. Oh, you have no idea how good that is. But if I did that, what could have happened was the Man-at-Arms would just guard it, and I would have to focus the Man-at-Arms down anyway. So I'm gonna go for this on the Flagellant, and I'm gonna start putting in some pain. So yeah, that's kind of the problem not going command round 1 for Mr. D, is that Grave Robber's Panic Darts has a pretty decent chance of missing, and it did miss. It only has 113 accuracy, I believe, with both those trinkets that he has, with the Satchel Dirty Tricks and the Monkey's Paw. So having it miss is definitely a boon for us. Okay. We have a lot of damage output, but we need to output it, essentially. I'm gonna use this Vendetta first. I'm definitely gonna drop it on the Graveyard, because she has the most amount of dodge. Let's just get that dodge out of here. And if she does decide to go for my Harman now, I'm gonna have a lot of extra damage, a lot of extra crit, and even extra accuracy. So my Harman now hurts. He hurts with this Eagle-Eye Talisman and the Grim Banana. He's doing a lot of damage, he's getting a lot of crit, he has a lot of accuracy. So whoever you try to hit him with is gonna eat a massive crit, most likely. Now, in response to what's going on, there is a command buff, so there's actually a pretty decent chance that my Shieldbreaker actually gets hit by an Exsanguinate, but I don't think Mr. D is crazy enough to go for something like that. He is pretty crazy, but I don't think he's that crazy. I'm gonna drop a Panic Darts on this Flange, and he is dropping already to 4 HP, which is definitely a pretty good amount. Which means that if you do want to act with him, you're gonna have to be careful, essentially, because I still have 2 actions, and every single one of my actions can hit position 1 and position 2, I believe. Yeah. So you have to be careful with these characters. Even though I don't have finishers or anything of the likes, my team does have a lot of offensive actions that can be very, very scary. I'm actually thinking of pulling that Grave Robber, believe it or not, just so she has to go Shadow Fade once, and then I can use Expose anyway. I think that's actually an idea here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's go Puncture on her. 15% chance of getting the resist. Doesn't get it, thankfully. And now I can even punish her if I want to. So what I'm going for in this match is that I want to have a power couple at the end of the match, right? I want to have Flagellant and Shieldbreaker just chilling. And to do that, oh, that's risky. Oh, he gets the hit. Yeah, the command buff is really strong. And to get that going, I need to take out the characters that can take out these 2 characters, and those are definitely the Flagellant and the Grave Robber. But to take them out, I'm also going to have to deal with these 2, most likely. So I could go for a punish here, but then there's just going to be a heal, and that really isn't going to be too good for me. Or I could go for a punish there and get a very nice crit, which is just wonderful. So if I went for a punish there would be a heal on all the other characters, and the Arbals would just heal, clear the bleed, and I mean, I would have achieved absolutely nothing, so who cares. I will just make it so the Flagellant has to go for a heal himself. crit 15. That's all we like to see. Thing is, that crit probably isn't even going to do all that much. Let's be honest here, it's probably not going to matter. But it is there. That's what counts, right? That is indeed what counts. I can't really put a character test right now, because Flagellant just goes for a click and heals like crazy. So what I have to do here, believe it or not, is kind of a weird play. I'm actually thinking of going for a pull on the Arbalest right now. Please get the pull, 50-50. We do get it. She can go Bola, but I'm hoping that she doesn't get a knockback on me, because my actions right now really aren't all that great. I just have to wait out the Flagellant action. And I just have to react as the game goes by, because if I do want to drop someone to this door, Flagellant just clicks, goes redeem, and everyone's back to full HP again. So this is not a perfect situation for me, not by a long shot. But even then, all the characters are getting reasonably close to this door, so it's also not a bad situation. That might be an affliction if I don't get a dodge. Yes, it's gonna be an affliction. Give me paranoid, give me paranoid, give me selfish. Okay, that's not too bad. I want paranoid, fearful, or selfish for the extra dodge, because it can definitely come in handy. Also weird play not to go command again, considering the amount of dodge I have. I think just going command twice with the Man-at-Arms is a very, very reasonable play. And I'm surprised they didn't go for it. And in response to that, I might actually drop a punish here. Let's see, do I get the bleed is the question. We do, so the bleed is going to come in handy, because that Arbalest is going to start dropping closer to 0. Also could have gone for a punish on the Grave Robber, it probably would have missed. And dropping a bleed on this Arbalest could definitely be useful. It's just not that Flagellant existing. If this team had a Jester, Mr. D's team would not have an absolute, like, it would not have a chance at all. But I do not have a Jester, sadly, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. There's gonna be a Bola. Oh, gets the crit. Does he get to move? He does get to move. God dang it. Okay, it's not the end of the world, though. I'm gonna drop a Duelist Advance here. Or am I? Could drop a Grape Shot. Grape Shot is good, but is it great is the question. Duelist Advance... Duelist Advance forces a Death's Door, and that's gonna force a heal out of the Flagellant, so he's probably gonna click and go Exsanguinate. He probably can't go Exsanguinate on my Highman, actually, because then he might suffer a repulse, so I'm not really too sure if he wants to go for that. And since he doesn't have 2 command buffs, I'm not sure if he wants to go for an Exsanguinate on Shieldbreaker, because it's really risky. He has a 75% hit chance right now, maybe less actually. 85 plus 25, that's gonna be math, Shepherd Doggy, math. That's gonna be 110 accuracy versus 50 dodge, so it's a 60 hit chance. He's also considering going for that redeem, which he does do. He goes for a redeem on the Grave Robber, surprisingly. But in response to that, I'm hopefully, come on, selfish, don't let me down. -5 from the affliction. Oh, you dumbass. Okay, that's not a terrible act out, let's be honest, but I would have loved a Panic Tarsier on the Grave Robber. It would have been wonderful, but oh well, what can I do? My plan right now is going to be to go expose with the Shield Breaker into putting the Flagellant back in his position. And after that, just dropping a point-blank shot so the Flagellant goes to 1, and then the Shield Breaker can move back forward with Puncture. That's going to potentially do a lot of moves that I don't want to do. Like, going with the Shield Breaker right now, I don't want to do that, because then she's, you know, she's not going to have a good time. What should the Grave Robber do? I'm going to go to Grave Robbers first, so I get the extra dodge. 79, we take it. And we do hit that Grave Robber. Getting the enemy Grave Robber out of the match is wonderful. Getting the Flagellant would be wonderful too, but he's already down 1 redeem, so it's not the end of the world. I can also use Reclaim with my own Flagellant, but do I want to is the real question. Do I want to? I might have to move forward with the Flagellant here or just start using Reclaims, because I really don't want to go Expose right now. I want to go Serpent Sway or something. Yeah, that is the problemo here. I think I'm just going to click and go Serpent Sway. Or am I? Maybe I could Reclaim? So just so I don't drop to this storm. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's drop a Reclaim here. It looks a little weird, but it's going to keep my shield breaker out of this storm. It's going to allow me to activate my redeem soon. So I don't mind this at all. And after that, we can just go Serpent Sway if necessary, or if we don't go Serpent Sway, we can go for any other move, and then we can drop a Grape Shot Blast, which is gonna hurt that Grave Robber real good. I hope at least. Let's see, she's gonna go for action, she's gonna go pick to the face. We get a dodge out of it though, so the play right now is definitely to drop and expose. And why is that? Well, the Flagellant can't hit me in position 3, and I do still have some amount of HP, so going for that is the best play. Also puts the Grave Robber in Death's Door and Affliction, and sets me up for a point-blank shot, so it's just good all around. Sadly though, very very sadly, she doesn't refuse to heal, and there's a crit heal on top of that, but I'm hoping that point-blank shot just, you know, counters it entirely. Point-blank shot. Oh, hi man, you are so freaking cool with Grim Bandana Legal Light Talisman, you are really cool. It's gonna be Rain of Stars, hits both characters, only one command buff, right? Yeah, only one command buff, but still gets all those nasty nasty hits. There's no finishers. Wow, getting both hits only with one command? Where's that RNG at when I play Chef Stress? Jesus, okay. Well, I want to keep my Shieldbreaker alive. Do I go Serpent Sway first? If I do, there might be a heal. Is that the end of the world? Decision making. I might just be greedy with the Shieldbreaker here. You know what? Let's be greedy. I'm gonna go for an 83% of actually hitting, which is surprising it's that low. Yeah, this Grave Robber could have way more dodge than she does if I didn't drop the Vendetta earlier. So yeah, we're gonna go for that, and we're going to put the Shieldbreaker kind of in harm's way, but she does have 50 dodge, so I'm hoping that she just doesn't die immediately. She shouldn't. Hopefully. We have to pray on that, hopefully. There also isn't any accuracy on the Grave Robber right now, so pick to the face is essentially impossible. Especially if you do get a dodge out of that, so I very much appreciate that that pass. I mean, not a dodge. Yeah, there's a dodge. I called it. That's not what I wanted it to happen, but you know, I only have the base accuracy minus the exotic snuff, so it is perfectly reasonable that the Grave Robber gets a dodge here and there. I just really can't complain about it, especially after getting a pass. So right now, what does the Flagellant want to do? I think if I were Mr. D, I'll just click with the Man-at-Arms, drop a command, and try to kill this Shieldbreaker. That's exactly what I'd do. He might be going for a heal just so he doesn't drop the Death Star, which, oh my god, crit heal number 2, Electric Boogaloo. At least I can roll for a Death Blow, right? Yeah, I can. But yes, I will. Okay, Panic Darts, please don't let me down. Oh, it's gonna let me down. No, it isn't, chap. You buffoon, you thought it would let you down, but it just gets the 40% death blow. I could have missed, by the way, but we get the death blow out of that, so I'm very, very pleased with the situation. There's the command buff. So you know already that this backline is going to be under a lot of pain. I don't think I'm actually going to go Duelist Advance, because then the Shieldbreaker might just die. I'm going to go Grape Shot Blast instead, and hopefully deal some damage to the Arbol, so we don't get quite enough to bring her down to Death Star. That's still a decent roll, that's still some very decent stress, and I'm not too worried about this. So the team is doing well, the Double Date team is doing okay. As long as there aren't like 2 death blows real fast, we can take this match, because the enemy Flagellant is in a worse state than my Flagellant is at. So we get dropped to Death Star. I mean, we are still at Death Star, but we do resist the Death Star check, and the High Man goes Irrational, that's the worst. But, I mean, as long as he doesn't get any passes out of it, then it's okay, I suppose. I think I'm gonna go with the Grave Robber before I die. Can I actually drop a Redeem yet? No, not quite. So I'm gonna go with the Grave Robber before I die, and we get the Selfish Pass. There is justice in this world, my peoples. I thought there wouldn't be any justice, but it actually does exist. Now there's gonna be a Suppressing Fire, probably a Death Blow, right? No, not a Death Blow, thankfully, somehow. Some way, some unexpected way. I'm gonna click here, I get a crit heal, which heals me for a little bit more, and I'm gonna go for a puncture on the Arbol. So this has double value. Has the value of putting her at this door, putting her out of position, and putting the Flagellant out of position, which is even cooler. I don't think the Grave Robber corpse is gonna last for long. She died round 5, but she's probably gonna blight out. But the Flagellant's definitely gonna have to go for some kind of moving forward play here. But I think I will be able to kill this Arbals unless you drop a Redeem or something. You also can't guard the Arbals because, you know, can't be guarded debuff. Shieldbreaker is fun. There goes your defender value. And there's actually just going to be a bell immediately, so decides to play a little bit risky. And when I say a little bit risky, I mean very risky with this Arbal, so I don't mind at all. I'm gonna go for Punish here, and we take those. Apparently my characters are bounty hunters today, because they just want to take those death blows. It's gonna be a move forward to position 1, to which I think I might just reply. Oh, the Grave Robber's so dead, by the way. She is so dead. I'm gonna just reply to a Grave Shot miss on the Flagellant. How do you miss a Grave Shot on a Flagellant of all characters? Please dodge. There aren't any command buffs. Did we dodge? No, we didn't. Oh no, there was still a command buff. Okay, that's reasonable then. Reasonable Shep says as he dies. Well, I'm gonna almost drop to the sword if I do that. That could be very risky. There's one command buff there, but there's no way that he doesn't drop a redeem. Yeah, at least I don't think so. I'm gonna drop an expose here. Does it do enough damage? Oh, dang it, it doesn't. I'm gonna drop this then. 77% hit chance, by the way. Yeah, I just think that I have to get the Shieldbreaker back with one of these two abilities, because if I don't, I won't be able to get Duelist Advance off. Because if I did, then the Flagellant would be in position 3, and that's just not great. So having a dancing team is good, usually very good, but it can also be bad for you. So I'm almost dropping to this store here, but not quite. Irrational, don't do it to me. Irrational. Oh my god, that could not have been any worse. Holy crap, Irrational, you screwed me over big time. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, that was a shield breaker with 2 Serpent Sways ready, with not a single Death Sword check on her. She's just gone. Okay then, I see how it is, and you just deny that. Wow, how quickly the tide turns, right? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna lose this. I should have just gone for Redeem on the shield breaker, like just keep her alive. Wow, that's just brutal. The Mr. D says, Mr. D says, good job, mate. You'll get your $10 after the match. Looks like the higher man is a paid actor then. Yeah, he's very likely a paid actor. My god. I'm gonna drop a redeem here just so I can use it before the match is over. And let's see what this Flagellant wants to do. So he doesn't have any redeems left, so he has to go Exsanguinate if he wants to win. I think I actually still have a chance here. It's low, but I do still have a chance. The biggest problem I actually have is if Mr. D guards the Flagellant, because then I'm gonna have to go through the MAA's health bar. So never punished, says Mr. D, and indeed never punished. I'm gonna drop to almost S-star. And I think I'm just gonna go for the IS damage move here. So yeah, there was one Death Sword check over there. One isn't quite enough. I'm gonna take... Do I take 16 stress from a Bellow? I think so, yeah. You definitely take 16 stress from a Bellow Shep, especially with Grim Bandana. Of course you do. I'm gonna drop a Duelist Advance here. It's my highest damage move. He's dropping back down to 0. And if there's a Bellow right now, I die. And then I'm just screwed. Yeah, I'm gonna be totally screwed because I need to kill the Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms is gonna guard, right? Oh, I'm so freaking screwed after this. Yeah, I do still have 3 Exsanguinates, but my Shieldbreaker should so be alive. This is so annoying. I can't even explain how annoying this is. Well, he's gonna go Exsanguinate now. He's gonna heal for 6, but after that, well, not only do I start dropping closer to this door, then he's gonna guard that Flagellant right there. Please go away, corpse. Please go away. No. Wait, I should have hit the corpse. Oh, shit, you dumbass. You dumbass. I'm throwing the match at the same time. I should have hit the corpse, and now I could have hit the Flagellant. Yeah, he's just gonna guard, and it's gonna be fine. Oh, I have 3 Exsanguinates. I can win, right? He still has 1 Exsang. I so should have hit the corpse rather than the Flagellant last round. I'm literally throwing. He's gonna go for a punish, gets a crit out of it, because, you know, Flagellant at this store. I should not have lost this match. Oh, there is no justice in this world. I hate this so much. Okay, we're gonna drop to this store. We have to get really lucky if we still want to win this, which means getting a bleed right now. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh, there's no way. There's no freaking way. Shieldbreaker, where are you? Why are you gone? Shieldbreaker, where you be? Where you at? Why are you not here with me? Oh, the power couple. It can't win on its own. It like the Flagellant. He needs that Shieldbreaker to go puncture right now. Shieldbreaker, please. No, she's gone. Oh, she's so gone. Okay, if I do still want to win, I have to get really lucky with the RNG here. Let's go for that punish. Yeah, I don't think I can win this anymore, let's be honest, but I am gonna play it out. Maybe if I can resist to like the 5th death blow, maybe there's a shot. Yeah, there's no shot. There never was a shot, chap. Okay, Harman, you get your $10. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed the match. I definitely didn't. And I'll see you again another time. Cheers.